mind control. Whether through commercials with dancing food from concession stands, microchips injected into your cellular devices, or a woman's bingos, the government is out to get ya. And here's how. You think you've got a catchy, let's go out to the movies type of tune simply stuck in your head? Well, that's on purpose. The government now funds movies through tax cuts, and they get final cut say on what is in movies, i.e., the shadow government is behind Human Tooth Sonic, you putz! So better believe they can flash subliminals on screen to make you buy bonds and keep you docile on a diet of movie-popped popcorn. And there's fluoride in the butter-flavored oil, brother! You still skeptical thinking, but James, what gains does the government get from listening in on me getting high and watching the Gilmore Girls? To that I say, Google the Stars Hollow Project. It's all there, sprawled out as clear as the night sky on my Angel Fire fanzine. And if you, like the government, control a woman's heaving chest, you control the world because breasts control life. From suckling sweet milk at birth, arousal in early adulthood to create said birth, and suffocating on boobies on my deathbed. A woman's chest runs the world. We run it, run it. But just be glad a sharp-nippled titty can't pierce into your temple like a sadistic robot would like to do. Because then the almighty defense against the breast, aka your eyelids, is rendered obsolete. Damn. All this talk of movie food, chips, and boobies has got me hungry. Wah wah. I'm a little baby, but my name is James.
I'm Nicole.
And this is Mostly Speaking Sentai. It's time from James. Yes, guys, did I have time to modulate that to be like Time Robota? I don't know, but what I do have time is to introduce my queen because I just want to talk to my best friend today. Oh, she's no longer my bride to never be. Don't look into that. I'm not calling her that anymore.
Listen to Engage with Nicolas Cage
On patreon.com/MLM pod to find out if we are engaged. Oh my God. Holy crap. Nicole's getting a look at gander at my gams. Oh.
What is happening?
What's happening is the happening. Friggin' plants have gotten into my brain and are killing me.
No.
I think that's the happening.
It's in the wind.
It's in the water. It's in your minds, brother.
It's in your mother's.
Whoa. Jump back up, your mother.
Okay.
Nicole, if you could, would you jump back up your mother and be in a womb feeling safe and secure?
No.
Is your mom, because I think my mom would be like, oh, if he could be a baby again and be in my womb, she would say, yeah, of course.
I feel like every mom would do that.
Even your mom?
Yeah.
Your mom's like a cool mom, though. She's like, I don't need children. I'm like, friggin' dope as hell.
Okay.
Your mom has a friggin' pinky ring, dude.
Okay. I mean, she doesn't, but sure.
She has a goddamn tear tattoo.
Metaphorically.
Yeah. Your mom has seen shit. And it's my co-host. My host, I should say. Because she, much like a pathogen, has crawled inside of me and is wreaking havoc on my heart. Nicole Jacobs.
Hi.
What should your new, instead of Bride to Never Be, we'll retire that. We need a new, catchy thing. The Pale-Faced Queen. Eh?
That sounds not good.
Okay. That sounds warlike, you're saying? Like you're a tyrant with a sword? A medallion? No, not a medallion. A wand? What do they call those cool, like queen wands that you could, hit someone with?
I don't know.
Guys, let us know in a 5-star iTunes review.
A staff?
Yeah, it might be a staff. A bow staff like Donatello.
A fucking scabbard.
It's not a scabbard. That's a sword.
A fucking...
Like, you know Star Butterfly, like what she has, but
That's
picture
a
it
wand.
longer. But picture it longer.
Yeah.
Is it just call it a wand?
It's a scabbard.
Okay. Guys, at MSS Pod or a 5-star iTunes review, whichever one you would like, what would your nickname for Nicole for me to call?
Don't.
Please.
Don't.
Oh, that cat herself.
God
Nicole
damn it.
Jacobs.
Don't.
The grumpy-faced sleeper,
Why wouldn't you just
Nicole
say
Jacobs.
the bricks?
But we need to pile on, you know?
No.
The more nicknames you have, the more respect people will show you because it's like,
I think it's the more adjectives your nickname has.
Yeah.
is more correct to your statement.
Yeah. You're respected if people know things about you and want other people to know that.
Okay.
I never had a nickname in high school.
Yeah, you did.
What?
Skeeter.
Yeah. By my adult friends.
Jamie.
Oh, no, that wasn't in high school. Get that fucking shit out of here. Someone calls me Jamie.
The F slur.
Yes, okay. Well, that wasn't a nickname. I do wonder what people were saying, like, not to my face.
Right. Probably the same thing.
Yeah, probably. What, the F word? Because
Yeah.
people did. I mean, in middle school for sure. They probably called me like a satanic spaz,
Yeah.
which could still be today.
Yeah.
What was your nickname in high school? Yeah, Cole?
Cole. Yeah, Cole. Nickel. Nickelodeon.
Whoa. Pop a quarter in you and spin you around.
Jesus.
That was what you would do. People would give you a quarter and then they'd pick you up and see who could spin you fastest.
I think my mom calls me Peanut.
Really?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a
God
while
damn
since
it.
you've seen your mother.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah, cool. But guys, let us know. Submit nicknames for Nicole.
I reject the nickname Nikki and resent people who call me that despite the fact that I resent it.
Hey, Nikki, you so fine. You so fine. Ow, you hit me.
If you feel so inclined, call me Cole.
Cool.
Cole.
Cool, baby.
Addison called me Nicole.
Yeah, like a tentanicule. The
Hell yeah.
cool. What if I just called you by my name?
Don't.
James, I think I've used that joke on this show before.
100 times.
Ooh, it's magic. Nicole, do you have anything to talk about with your week? Or do you want to get to this thing that you was supportive of you?
What? I'm confused.
Twitter questions or your week?
Both?
Okay, what's your week, baby?
My week's good. I started a little online course to fix up my Etsy shop, so I'm excited about that. Oh wow. I feel on the spot now. I don't know. I finally looked into the J.K. Rowling shit controversy and yeah, she's fucked up. She's got a really backwards way of thinking that she is supporting trans people when she's absolutely not. Reading her 50 million word blog post is just baffling to me, how she can say two things in the same sentence but are complete opposite meanings. Yeah, it's fucked up. And being oh, I've done research on this. This anti-trans person is saying all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, but did you read the other side of this from someone else? Or are you just it's baffling to me.
She's the modern day H.P. Lovecraft.
It's, yeah, so... Yeah.
I was going to say, whoa, J.K. Rowling wrote a blog that completely exceeds the length of a normal blog? It's baffling.
It's almost like she writes books for a living.
I was saying like her books became way too long.
And then like the most recent book that came out once this all happened is also just like very transphobic. So yeah, it's fucked up.
Well, I was going to say, well, we wish her luck. I'm getting friggin' beat down, baby. She has more money than the Queen of England.
I don't know if you're just saying that's or
100%. There was a time, I don't know if it's still truth, but there was a time when she had more money than the Queen of England.
Is the Queen of England known for being rich?
She's the friggin' one, Nicole. We were just talking about her.
Right. Sure.
If they sold their jewels, they could end hunger in Britain for probably a year.
Yeah, but like, do those belong to them though?
I think.
Or like the country?
Either way, if they belong to the country, fucking sell them.
Yeah.
Down with royalty, guys. I'm royalty free over on mlmpod.com/Marshall Monster. You can play my songs. It's royalty free, baby. Nicole, let's explain yourself.
Explain myself.
Twitter question.
Because we didn't have a guest today. I had a Twitter question that's sort of like pandemic related with the fact that, movie theaters or whatever. And I was like, hey, I know it's not tokusatsu, but whatever. I was like, hey, if you could see any movie in a movie theater, what would it be?
It might not be tokusatsu related, but our answers, they sure didn't get that memo. I'm eating on them.
I think I would pick either Sucker Punch or Psycho Gorman, probably.
Yeah. We talked about this. Creature from the Black Lagoon in its original 3D, I would love to see, just because I don't know if it's ever been released on a Blu-ray or a DVD. If it has, I've never seen it. Mm-hmm. So that would be really good. But since we're not like going back in time to see it, Kids would be a really good movie to see at the time in a movie theater, like packed full of people from New York, like kids, like teens from New York.
Okay, that's too specific.
Just to see the reaction, because I hear stories of like, holy shit, this revolutionized shit. Like, this is truly what adolescence is in New York at the time.
Okay.
It'd just be cool.
Yeah.
Probably a Beastie Boy was there.
Maybe.
Chloe Sevigny was there. Absolutely,
maybe.
She was. No, she's in the movie.
Maybe.
So she was there. I think even
just because you're in a movie doesn't mean you've seen it.
I've heard stories of this from Jake Fogelnest on the Fogelnest Files, which is now on Patreon. Not our Patreon,
Yeah,
his Patreon. Who is the lady in Russian Doll? Natasha Lyonne. She, I believe, was there as well.
Maybe.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe. They might have misremembered things and are telling stories out of time.
Maybe.
Okay, I was waiting for you to say that.
Oh, God.
Nicole's knocking things down, but also never getting knocked up. Hey, why won't you conceive, Nicole?
Ew.
Has anyone in your family ever said, oh, when are you and James having a kid? Then you have to like tell them like, oh, we can't.
No, because they already know.
Okay. I just didn't know. I believe
or maybe I have and I just don't remember because it's not a significant thing to remember.
I believe my cousin, who thought he was impotent as a teen because a doctor told him he was, because he had just gotten like his testicles abused because he was a teenage boy. Meaning like he would like
the fuck?
Get hit in sports and shit like that. Extreme shit. But then he ended up having like the most kids out of any of the cousins.
Wow.
And
that's what the doctor's plan was the whole time.
He was like, this boy got some nice genes.
Yeah.
And then he's got to nut in women thinking it'll be fine. One of our friends also believed that. because he had been doing that for his entire teenage years.
I've heard this.
Yes, and then popping kids out left and right. I said like
kids.
I said like, oh, I can't have kids, and he was like, well, I thought that too, and I was like, no, I can't. I got a vasectomy, and he was like, why? Fatherhood's so great. It's like, no, it's not.
Also, adoption.
Chia. Or maybe, just maybe, make one up in your friggin' head.
Adopt. Don't pop.
Yeah, there we go.
That pussy.
No, Nicole. Having children is pussy popping. Deal with it. Well, let's figure out what other people said.
Yeah, about pussy popping.
Yes, Rushy at Rushdown said, it's pretty cool, I guess. I'm indifferent on the subject. No, I'm kidding. They did not. They said, I would love to have seen Labyrinth in theaters.
Ooh.
I was too young, and it's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
See that? Ooh, on the original film stock, 35 millimeter or whatever.
Next one.
Okay, I just wanted to also talk about The Labyrinth. That's one of the movies my sister watched at nauseum that I never got used to. Never got tired of.
Yeah.
Jump, magic jump. Yeah, I put this spell on you. And there was a friggin' owl in the movie. Next up is Chungos.
There was a caterpillar with a scarf.
Yeah, looking fancy.
It was cute as fuck.
Was he an airplane driver? Pilot?
Maybe.
Could be. Next up is Chungos at AFR00. I hope those are zeros and not capital O's. ZZ Afros. He said, Godzilla Final Wars, which is, hell yeah. Our friend Travis, who will someday be on the show, has told us stories of seeing the first viewing of Godzilla Final Wars before it was subtitled during G-Fest many years ago as a child. And he said, I didn't really care for it. I was like, how can you say that is the greatest? Children, they just don't understand. Or Dragon Ball Super / Fusion Reborn.
Okay.
Seeing an anime on the big screen, it'll make you scream. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Next up is, let's go. We'll do these two in a row. At It Takes Two to Toku, past guest said, gotta go with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, but it needs to be a theater packed full of Toku friends.
The 2017 one?
No. I'm pretty sure is talking. I guess he didn't specify. No, but I think that one was just called Power Rangers, not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
Excuse me.
I hope we would be one of those full of Toku friends. But then at Grid Zeta, that's Grid Zeta, said, I would say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the 90s, hands down. Cheesy but fun, even though the story was meh. Ivan Ooze was hilarious. Hilarious.
Right.
Have you seen that movie?
Nope.
Oh, we should do a watch along of it. Their suits look weird, and Ivan Ooze did scare me as a kid because it was a dark setting. We'll do a watch along of it with Rudy so he can say, no, this is not Secret of the Ooze. And then we'll smack him around a little. Say, huh? You think you're cool because you're in a 4-year college now? Well, get the fuck out of here. I don't know if he's in a 4-year college. Next is Tyler MC at Stormbreaker. They said, I hate to ignore the premise of the question right away, but my answer has to be Super Smash Bros. And I thought, yeah, I guess seeing cutscenes from all the video games would be pretty cool on the big screen.
When James told me this, I laughed so fucking hard.
Because I think this was also our first response.
So fucking funny.
Like an angel of death.
Because I know he's serious. Legitimately. That is legitimately what he would want.
A Super Smash Brothers movie would be so cool.
Would it though?
Yeah, because you get to see all the friends hanging out, set up like Mortal Kombat. Oh, they wouldn't get that right, you know that. Oh, you just have to make it violent. Oh, it is violent, but I wanted something else. Shut up, Mortal Kombat fans, before I friggin' fatality your fucking bitch asses.
Yeah, Raphael was telling me that people are complaining about it, and someone even said that it's worse than the bad ones. And
Absolutely
I
not.
was like, those people just hate fun.
Yeah.
Like, they just hate everything.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Oh, but the guy wasn't from the original. Okay, do you only like the characters from Mortal Kombat 1? Well, no, I like the guys from Mortal Kombat Annihilate or not, whatever the fuck other games there are. Okay, well then you can get used to this one. And I bet when the next Mortal Kombat comes out and that dude, I forget his name, is one of the playable characters and he's fucking dope as hell, you'll be like, oh man, I love this guy, he's my main. And then we'll pull up Twitter shit that you said and be like, okay, you fucking cuck. I was about to say the C word.
You did.
One of the C words.
Yeah.
I said that on the stream last night.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah.
A lot of time. Too many.
Yeah, one too many, baby. Which I said it 13 times. So Nicole's fine with a dozen, but a baker's dozen? Get it out of here. Or Jason's dozen, Friday the 13th. Next up is Cam Lee at The Legit Hiccup. They say, Spider-Man 2. In my opinion, the best of the Raimi films. Molina was amazing and the VX effects still hold up to this day. I
disagree, but okay.
It had Spidey at his most relatable, and it just stuck in my head as maybe the perfect live-action Spider-Man film.
Sure.
Unless you have a bunch of friends who can act out at a black box theater the entire movie of Into the Spider-Verse, and then you film it on your phone, and then all of a sudden, oh my God, you're like, Corwin did such an amazing job at being Aunt May. Now, moving on, our last one.
Okay.
Give me friggin' anything, Nicole.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was making a joke that, like, Spider-Man 2 is the best live action unless you gather up your friends and film a remake of Into the Spider-Verse.
I thought you were, like, talking about something someone did.
No, I said my friends. Or maybe I said your friends. They're also your friends. Corwin's your friend, correct?
Then your joke wasn't funny.
Oh my God.
Because it didn't make sense.
Yeah, most of my shit doesn't make sense. You think this makes sense? Exactly. Okay, let me try this again. Unless you're hanging out with your friends watching Into the Spider-Verse and you say, let's put on a play. And then the play is just, we don't have the effects for special effects or the budget for it to make sounds and shit. So whenever they're thwipping around, I'm just going,
That's funny.
okay, you like sound effects. You're like a child.
Sure.
Oh my God, I wish I were Michael Winslow over here. He makes sound effects with his noise. I mean, with his mouth.
I assumed.
Next up, and finally, we have Steve F. at Hit People Guy on Twitter. He says, I'd love to watch Clue in a movie theater again, but I'd really want 3 movie rooms all showing the different variants and then have everyone come out of their respective theaters talking about the ending since it'd be different for each. And to that I say, Steve, we said which friggin' movie? Not with an S. So how about let us know which is your definitive ending? Actually, that would actually be a nice follow-up. My joke aside, for real, let us know in a 5-star iTunes review.
Sure.
Were you aware of that, of all the different endings?
Yeah.
It's very ambitious for...
I prefer the Snyder cut.
Oh!
I mean, it is 6 hours longer, but it's definitely way better.
I like the pretzel cut, because Snyder's pretzels.
Yeah, you should have picked just like a different pretzel brand name instead of just a pretzel cut, because, yeah.
I like
sure.
Okay, fine. I like a Snyder's pretzel. If we're talking Snyder's, I'm going to go pretzel every time.
Yeah.
What's another Snyder that we could talk about? Snyder. What about that? Is that something?
No, it's nothing.
Corwin thought I was on the phone when I held this up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about my headphone cable.
Is it weird and like hipster of me to want a landline? I just think they're fun.
No, it's not. Especially if it's like a Garfield.
Exactly.
You can turn a We saw it in a movie for This Movie's Gay.
Yeah, I remember that.
You could make the receiver, but then it's only the thing you hold in your hand. You can plug it into a cell phone. So you wouldn't have Garfield's body. I guess you could make the iPhone
You
case.
still could. You could still do the whole thing.
It'd be clunky to carry around. You'd have to have a big old purse.
You wouldn't carry it around, though.
But it's just a
it
cell
would just
phone.
be when you're at home.
Okay. Oh, you put it in there? Oh, so you always know where it's at.
Yeah.
It's also a charger. It's a charging dock.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Garfield Paws Inc.
Someone make these.
Paws Inc. will license to pretty much anyone. We're going to get them in on the ground floor, Paws Inc., and say, you can have this idea. We want a 1% cut, and all of a sudden we're millionaires.
Trillionaires, even.
Maybe billionaires. If we account for inflation, I think it's just billion, not trillion.
Okay.
Hey! That's it.
All right. Thanks for listening. We've been mostly speaking Sentai.
For real? All right. See you guys later.
Bitch sticks.
You nervous? Your little legs are shaking. You anxious?
Always.
Your little legs are quaking. What came first, the chicken or man? Do you think man hatched an egg and it was a chicken and said, I did it? That's what we call my gams. Oh, look at these. They're so attractive, Nicole. Last night I thought I had a growth on my leg because I've never seen veins on my legs. So I was scared. And my leg had been hurting. A year ago it had been squirting.
Yeah.
Friggin' pus and shit.
Yeah.
That white sticky cream, baby. And then Frank almost laid in it. I was like, no. Oh, I miss that little guy.
Me too.
But Socks is finally warming up to us.
Yeah. He's getting used to our Friday night movie night routine. And he's like, yep, it's snuggle time.
Yeah, you laid with us. Like on us for
unprompted, no treats needed.
A little morsel of compassion from that boy who's normally trying to stab us.
Yeah. Yeah.
With fang, claw, and knife he glued to himself.
Yeah.
He puts it on his head. He's trying to get a Velcro knife so he can like Velcro the knife onto like a strap that he puts under his chin.
Why wouldn't he just like put it in his mouth?
But if he's trying to run at us, he might get clipped on a door or something.
True.
And then he's falling down. He might cut his little, you want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah.
Then we have to deal with that bullshit for fucking 2 years. Only for him to, like, the first, like, month, he'd go, you want, ow, ow, ow.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen, yeah, you had to because I showed it to you because I bought it. There's this Batman comic issue that's the Joker holding a cat, but the cat also has the Joker's face.
I don't remember this.
And I hate it, but I love it. So I bought it.
Well, that's like the Cheshire cat.
It's fucking terrifying.
Take the chest out of Cheshire Cat, then you just have a cat hanging out with Bilbo. That's better.
What? I'm confused.
It's a Shire cat?
Got it. I mean, it would be a higher cat.
Chest.
It's Cheshire.
Okay, then take the chest out of it. Then you get Shire Cat. It's Cheshire Cat.
No, it's not. It's Cheshire.
That's a dance, Nicole. Holy crap. Look.
It might have like 2 S's, so you could say chess.
Do the Cheshire Cat.
Are you high?
You better be. You're in one. A weed. Don't get high in the tall grass. You'll never make your way out.
What?
If you got blazed in the tall grass, would it like keep coming back? Because isn't it like cyclical?
Would what keep coming back?
The weed. What if you got high? Oh my God, this is like a genie thing. Like a mean genie. Where it's like,
No,
oh, I wish I could always be high.
It's not that things like replicate. It's just that it's like alternate timelines converging.
Okay, so it would maybe the alternate
It'd be
timelines.
like your sober self meeting your high self.
Whoa.
Or whatever.
That's what I call one too many sativa.
But I don't think they ever meet themselves. It's always someone else. It's always like a different version of a different person.
I sober wish I could meet you dealing with intoxicated, like zooted me. Because then you're just frustrated and you're like, oh, I'm at my wit's end.
Yeah.
He's too high. But I'm just on a little couch saying, man, Rory's going to make it out of this one okay. We got to get to the matter at hand.
Really?
Yeah, bro. You were the one saying...
I was saying, hurry the fuck up, and you were like...
You were saying nothing.
You were like, I want to talk about how my sister watched The Labyrinth of Mine.
What are you fucking talking about? That's the conceit of this. It's not just us reading off the shits we get. It's about being personable, adding to the story.
So now you're saying that you are adding to the time.
No,
of the
what I am
podcast.
saying is when I was like, all right, let's get, is that it? And then you're like, yeah, man, this is the end of the show. See you guys later, bitch sticks. And then silence. And then I had to make up some chicken and a leg thing.
Yeah.
And then you
could have just been like, okay, first note, but instead,
I think you mean. That's when you cut a horse open and you crawl inside of it.
I feel like we have this argument every episode.
Well,
of like,
argument about steeds?
Of who's making the episode longer.
You are, because there's so many pauses. You need to be witty. I'm kidding. You need to be not saying silence for me to cut out.
Well, I feel like is that it's the same as just saying words, or you're saying because you wouldn't have to cut words out. You're saying it's making editing longer.
Yes. Editing. Also, if you go into the next subject, just silence is giving nothing. It's what it means. Silence. No one wants to hear it. Sounds like a dying cat, Cheshire or otherwise.
Sometimes I do it for comedic effect.
Okay, I will tell you.
And sometimes I do it because I'm thinking.
If a recording is 2 hours and 5 minutes long and I get it down to an hour 49 because of silence, that's not for comedic effect.
Yeah,
if I was able to fuck off, if I'm able to cut out like
a prank to you,
then it's only funny to you. Yeah. Oh my God, eat me, bro. Whole ass and everything. Today we watched Case File, I believe, 32 of Timeranger, entitled, this I know it is, I'm just not sure if it's 32 or 33, entitled Save the Criminal, where there's a laundress who's like, I don't want to fight, but then they jab in this thing into his brain and say, you gonna do it now.
Yeah,
mind
like
control.
The government.
Oh, boobies! And then Sion, being a sweet boy, says, I'll protect you. And then they start making out and they're like, oh my God, you're so Dee Dee Lattice. You're so amazing. You don't skip leg day. You don't skip glute day or deedle day because they're so defined on this monster's form.
Sure.
And your beautiful 4 eyes, how they glitter in the darkness even. Megatroin. And that's the episode. And Naoto is trying to kill him.
Yeah, no, but sure.
Timeranger. Up.
This monster is just like a gross squid looking dude.
Yeah, but he has nice thighs, nice legs, nice
calves,
butt, and a pronounced deedle.
Only you would pay attention.
Other people pay. It's there.
I didn't notice it.
You know, like when people are nipping, you notice that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same thing. Just a deedle's there.
Yeah, there needs to be like a nickname for that.
For people who just notice it?
No, for like the deedle version of nipping.
Oh, I think it's called eggplanting.
That's not short enough.
All right, egging.
Tipping.
Yeah, tipping.
Tipping. Yeah.
You don't need to be tipping, you know. Some people tip only 20%.
God
This is
damn
the
it,
better
James,
joke.
I
Some
am
people
so-
only tip 20%. I tip a whole hundo. That's me just whipping it out
Yeah.
and saying, I didn't notice, guys.
DD Double D Lattice is a bomb maker
Yes.
who refuses to help the Launders, so they're like, fuck you, you're deaded. And Gien's like, no, I got this new thing that I want to put in your brain to see if it'll work, called the Hypno Pierce. And he puts it in this Lattice's brain to try and control him, but it just makes him go crazy.
Crazy.
And then Sion saves him because he's like, uh-oh, this monster is in trouble. And then the city guard show up because a person called. And Sion takes Lattice to safety. And then I forget.
Yeah, that's the plot of the show. Notes, baby. Why not just... Okay, Time Fire is currently interfering with time law. They could technically freeze compress him.
Yeah.
And then once they get the job done, they uncompress him and say, like, hey, your time has been served. But
Yeah,
would
I don't
that
know.
technically interfere with time law itself by interacting with someone from the past with future tech? But already it's so messed up that you should be able to do that? Friggin' freeze compress this dude. He sucks.
I don't know.
Well, what I do know is Sion is repairing a bunch of fans in the beginning.
Yeah.
What fandom would you most want to repair?
I don't know. Comic book fandom?
Okay. Because they're too toxic. The Star Wars fandom, too toxic.
Yeah.
The Rick and Morty fandom, too toxic.
Yeah.
Maybe a little thing called the Juggalo fandom. Actually, yeah, that would be a good one to repair.
I think all fandoms are
Not the
broken.
mostly speaking Sentai fandom, baby. All 20 of you. Blessed be thine soul.
Blessed be to see.
Again, see, if you're still listening, please let us know.
We miss you.
Dude, I totally miss you.
I'm scared.
Why?
And then Time Fire, like, is just being like a fucking bigot cop, dude, saying shit like he's gotta kill Lattice even though he's not evil because he's a threat to our client's property. Saying property's more important. And Sion's like, oh, just cause he looks this certain way, you're gonna kill him? And he's like, yeah, cause that's how I get paid, bitch. And Sion's like, fuck you.
The sentiment for both of the like antagonists of this episode, which are Gien and Timefire, are both, hey, I clean up my messes with gunfire. Because
Yeah.
Gien was about to just shoot Lattice as well, Double D,
Yeah.
but then got interrupted, luckily. And then the same goes for Timefire. Like the sequence when he turns into Timefire is so fucking cool. But everything else about him is terrible. He's like,
Yeah.
so this is what power feels like. Shut up. He's gross. Power tripping? How about you start robo tripping?
What?
Instead of tripping on power, just drink a bunch of cough medicine and trip on that.
Oh.
I freaking tripped on the stairs, dude.
Trip over a robot, bro.
Tussin or otherwise.
And Sion says something like, if you can't accept the reason, fight back, and then like hands Lattice a big ass pipe to just like beat the shit out of Time Fire. But Lattice is like, no, I don't want to hurt anyone else. I just want to serve my time and be good. Be good. And Sion's like, okay, I guess then Time Fire, you just fucking kill us both if that's how you want to do it. Because fuck you. And I was like, yes, Sion is such a good boy.
I took this scene as that was his intent. He knew Lattice wasn't going to fight back and needed to prove to Timefire.
Yeah.
But I would have been, because I think like a comedian, it would have been very funny if just Sion got deaded. Like, beedo-do-dee-do.
No.
Just, he's laying on the ground with just like no head. And they're crying. They're like, no!
I don't understand the point or like the reason why Timefire shot at them.
So he can still be like cool guy. And he's like, I guess it needs to be recalibrated.
Right.
Instead of showing emotions, because showing emotions means you lose power.
Yeah, because he's still, he's like, I guess demonstrating his power even though he's still not doing it.
Yeah.
He's still being like, I could have though.
You don't toy with my
fuckboy.
emotions because I have none. I'm a psychopath.
And it's, I don't know, like, because I was like, oh, and it makes sense that this is Sion that's doing it because he's like from another planet.
And he's had to deal with that discrimination himself.
Yeah.
Speaking on Timefire, he always has like these an angry face with his eyes, like looking up, glaring. It hurts my face to do anything like that. I don't roll my eyes. I don't make an angry face because it just it scrunches up your face. So guys, I have this pleasant, sometimes dead face because I'm trying to relax.
Yeah.
Don't show emotions in your face. Show them with your friggin' volume of your voice.
Yeah, you complain about face acting more than a normal person.
Yeah, because TC polluted my mind and showed me, hey, Sarah Michelle Gellar is prime at it. And then I'm like, oh, wow, everyone else sucks.
Yeah.
I really want to start watching all of Brittany Murphy's movies.
I don't know who that is.
She's Luann. She was in 8 Mile as the girlfriend.
Okay, yeah.
Clueless. Bong Water.
Never seen it.
That's just a thought I had today. And Sarah
Okay.
Michelle Gellar like reminds me of Brittany Murphy.
Okay. I mean, that was pretty much it.
I have one more note is you arrest without killing? I just kill.
Yeah. Yep.
That's Naruto in a nutshell. Turtle power.
That's fucking cops, bro.
And then paying my debt to society. That's what he was saying. He's like, I'm going to go in there, do my time, get out, hope there's a world for me. This was a good episode.
Yeah.
Both the podcast and Timeranger. Let's start ranking the show after, like, not the Timeranger, but our performances. Give a performance review of me at the end of each episode.
No.
Why? Because words couldn't describe the amazement you experienced.
Sure.
Yes. Ooh, it's magic, but please on Twitter, do not do that to me. To the people who are listening.
Give us 5 stars on iTunes.
Yes. If you give 5 stars on iTunes, then you can critique me. But if not, no thank you. If you're on Twitch and I'm like playing something, 1,000 bits and then you can critique me.
Okay.
Put my album on loop for a couple days on Spotify, then you can critique me.
Okay.
I if it's bad, I mean. If it's a good critique saying like, oh man, change nothing, then I'm fine with it. I'll get a therapist one day to say what I'm doing is bad, but guess what? Your boy can't afford that. But if you gave me 1,000 bits on Twitch, I might be able to.
But you're getting health insurance though, so.
Yeah, I think I have it. I got a letter or something and said, you got it.
Did you read the letter?
I need to read it fully. Maybe that the text I just got was like, hey,
Oh,
man,
my goodness.
you got it, baby. But speaking of things you got, Nicole, what do you got to plug?
Hey, it's me at Darling Homebody on all the social medias. Go to darlinghomebody.com for creepy, cute stuff. And I'm on Twitch and I'm on Patreon, a monthly subscription for a monthly gift.
Nicole, do you think when the chicken was laid by man, Jesus
Yes.
wept. Okay. Guys, check out patreon.com/MLM pod, where you can listen to, oh my God, my mind just blanked. You get exclusive podcasts such as Engage with Nicolas Cage, the Toku Reading Corner, talking about Beyblade, and the podcasts that be. A lot of them start with a T. It's fun. They're great. They're good episodes. We put time and effort into that, and you get quality content. It's for your page, FYP, in a little smiley face, TikTok. But if you're a $10 patron, you get watch-alongs, you get exclusive streams. You can hop in on streams like this Saturday, whatever this Saturday is, May 1st, I think it is. If you're a $10 patron, you can hop on a Quiplash stream with us and you play with us, where the loser of each game, so after 3 rounds, whoever has the least amount of points, you drink, or in my case, do a little THC, or if you don't want to be destructive towards your body in that way, do like 10 push-ups, even though after this pandemic, baby, 10 push-ups is going to be pretty destructive. So please check that out, patreon.com/MLM pod. It'd be very great if we got 1 new patron a month. So maybe you can be that patron this month. And then listen to my other podcast, This Movie's Gay, What the Hell Mouth, and Hit It and Crit It should be back today of this recording, unless Corey crapped the friggin' bed.
Ooh.
My editing's done on my end. He just needs to put a description and post it. Fucking. Yeah, so check those out, mlmpod.com. Listen to my music under Marsh, Land, Monster, wherever music is found, or download it over on mlmpod.com/Marshland Monster. Links in the friggin' description of this. I've been James.
Now we gotta thank our patrons.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Eric Berry, aka Trekkie B47, Alex Sawada, Orion Defoe Music has it on the internet. Steve F, aka Hip People Guy. Duo Ground Fox 2, Fox for the price of 2. Garlic Sunshine something. Chaos Witch 666.
You got 2 more. 2 is a
Tyler Wright, aka the best dad in the place. And
a reference people don't know on this podcast. That's a talking about Beyblade thing. 2 is a clue.
2 fucks.
Oh.
It takes.
Nope. Bleeping that out. They are not a $10 patron. 2 and then maybe a vined fruit might.
2 grapes.
What is their real name?
Yabish. Kayla.
Okay, all right. And that's it. And at Garlic Sunshine is Elliot W. I've been James.
And Chaos Witch is Jordan.
Beezy. I've been James.
And Duo Grum Fox.
Yeah, you said Duo Grunfox.
You're not doing both names?
I don't know Duo Grunfox's real name.
Oh, okay.
At least to my knowledge, I don't.
Man.
I don't. Well, I go Steve F, a.k.a. Hit People Guy, Eric Berry, Ranger Command Power, The Waz, Orion, a.k.a. Default, Gala, 2 Grapes, Duo Grunfox, 2 Fox for the price of Grun. Do you think his name is the price of Grun?
Maybe.
Tyler Wright, Elliot W, a.k.a. Garlic Sunshine, and Jordan B, the Chaos Witch.
666.
I don't like the devil anymore, guys. Find out next time. I'm kidding. Love the guy's stuff. I've been James.
I'm Nicole.
And we've been a proud podcast partner of the Tokusatsu Network, and our name is Mostly speaking Sentai. See you in class, brothers. Bye. This has been a Marshland Media production, produced by James McCollum. For more content, please visit mlmpod.com. To support our network and have access to exclusive podcasts, head over to patreon.com/MLMpod and sign up today.